And it's another beautiful day down here at the boat ramp. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at Pelican Harbor Boat Ramp, or better known by the fans as 79th Street. And Cap doesn't like his initial approach. He's gonna back up and try and reline it up. Goes ahead and tosses it back into forward gear, and we're gonna make another approach, it looks like on number 4. Kind of a weird angle that he's coming in at, and also coming in a little hot. He's probably gonna have to brake check this one. And right there's the brake check. Slows it down. Wifey's trying to get the stern line ready. He's leaving the helm. Where's he going? The bow's kicking out. No, Cap, don't do it. He goes for the leap and lands it, but man, that's a risky one when the bow is kicking out that hard. And he's going to bring this line back around, but man, that bow was kicking out fast, and that he easily could have wound up in the water right there. And Cap leaves the helm here too. So right now we're 2 for 2 on captains deciding the best course of action is not to be at the helm. But our guy's right beside the dock with the line in his hand. He at least just gets the quick step off. Much easier approach than our last captain. And his lady looks like she's getting some stern lines ready for him. And our pro line, it looks like they were going to go in on that last dock, and they've opted obviously not to do that now that the other boat's there. And there's a jet ski right behind him, though. And we're going to wind up backing into the jet ski. He's going to push himself off. This is a dangerous spot to be in if you're the guy on the jet ski. Prop spinning right in front of you. If you wind up falling overboard, bro, that's a dangerous spot. So Cap's going to keep backing up. And the jet ski's just going to hang on. The jet ski, to add a little bit to this though, guys, did, I believe, get towed in by this boat. So the jet ski, I have a feeling, is not running. So it's not like he's just hitting a random jet ski. There's a line that was in the back of this boat here, and it looks like they might have let it go. So our crew's reattached the line. This time it looks like they've actually hooked the line to the bow eye of the jet ski. And our jet ski is going to swing wide with no real control here, and Cap's going to wind up backing up again, which is probably going to send the jet ski right into this boat. So he's sending Wifey to the back just to make sure that line doesn't get tangled up on anything. I mean, this is definitely the more difficult way to do this, especially at this point when you're at the dock. I mean, the jet ski's not very big. At this point, I might not even have the line attached. I may have him just hold on to the side of the boat and basically hip tow this thing back over to the dock is probably the easier approach, because with that line right there, when they go forward again and try and swing into the dock, it's just going to send the jet ski wide around the side of the dock. But another one of those moments when you're like, man, probably should spend a couple $100 on some tow insurance. So trying to keep the line out of the prop, basically. There we go. And Cap looks like he's finally ready to go ahead and make an approach on the dock. So he's making his approach in, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, because I'm curious, as we mentioned before, I think the jet ski is just going to go wide. So right like that, you can see the jet ski still going to the left, the boat's going straight. It'll eventually start pulling it back straight, but he's not going that far. So, crew's making approach. They've got a good angle, and it looks like we might be about settled. And it's tough to tell from this angle. I don't know that anybody's got anything on the dock yet. Cap's still trying to turn it in. Has to be careful, though. There's a boat in front of him. Can't go too far forward. He's probably going to have to back up on this one. And there we go. Somebody on the stern. She's grabbed, has the pole. And Cap's going to leave the helm and go grab the dock as well. They got to try and get the bow over, though. So Cap's going to leave and try and grab the line from his person up front. She goes for the toss. They nail it on the first toss, but pulls the bow over, and the stern's going to try and kick out. They've got to hang on back there. And as you can see, the jet ski wound up on the dock on the other side of them. But so far, it looks like everything's okay, though. At least everybody's getting close to the dock. So after several minutes of getting everybody and everything sorted, our crew looks like they're about to pull out. This was the boat that towed the jet ski in, but you can see there's 2 jet skis behind, and the guy who was on the disabled jet ski is actually in the water holding the jet skis. So the boat's pulling out, and our guy, he's like trying to walk the skis up toward the boat ramp. Here we can see him in the water, walking him up. But he's not looking, and the trailer's coming back. You gotta look back, bro. The trailer's coming back at you, and he's gonna have to push him back out. Kind of a risky spot to be in, but he sees it now. The boaters just weren't happy with how the boat was set on the trailer, and they're gonna make him carry these back out into the water before he can get out of here. And they're going to try and level this thing back out one more time, but I don't know why the jet skier just didn't get on the dock at that point. Instead of sitting there holding them in the water, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. Our newest channel to the family, the Drain Plug Mafia channel, that features all the madness in boating. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.